mix with all the big hitters on the grind for that real-time payroll. Now Zebec is in the mix with all the big hitters, yeah. Zebec in the mix with all the big hitters. Zebec in the mix with all the big hitters on the grind for that real-time payroll. Now Zebec is in the mix with all the big hitters. Now. Sebo talking crypto, I just landed with the big hitters. High-end institutions, it's abandoned, it's a stick with us. I'm trying crypto.
This right here almost sounds like the theme song for Zebec 2025.
Zebec is in the mix with all the big hitters.
It says Zebec is in the mix with all the big hitters.
On the grind for that
real-time payroll.
Now Zebec is in the mix with all the big hitters. Yeah, Zebec in the mix with all the big hitters. Zebec in the mix with all
surprise.
the big hitters on the grind for.
Guys, I had to do it for this video for the surprise live. I call this is the Zebec World Tour.
Hitters on the grind for that real-time payroll. Now Zebec is in the mix with all the big hitters. Yeah, Zebec in the mix.
Did it say CKJ's in the mix with all the big hitters?
Hitters on the grind for that real-time payroll.
Shout out to 𝕊𝕚𝕟𝕚. This is when 𝕊𝕚𝕚𝕟 said he was picking me up in the slingshot.
Now Zebec is in the.
I said no way. So, I'm telling you, he called me. He was like, I'll be down there in like 5 minutes. I was like, what? And I was in Vegas. It was all sunny. Palm trees was everywhere, and I was like, what? Hold up.
Mix with all the big hitters, yeah. Zebec in the mix with all the big hitters. Zebec in the mix with all the big hitters on the grind for that real-time payroll. Now Zebec is in the mix with all the big hitters. Now. Sebo talking crypto, I just landed with the big hitters. High-end institutions, it's abandoned, it's a stick with us.
That was the first Zebec World Tour right there. Let me slow it down. Hold on 1 second. Excellent connection. Excellent connection. And actually, is this one with the words? Oh, okay. So basically, shout out to ZBCN-Man right here. I ran across this today. And I guess ZBCN-Man made like a 𝕊𝕚𝕨 AI song, I believe. It could be him singing. Who knows? It could have dropped like the Zebec anthem for 2025. It says, I'm talking cryptos at Sibos. Okay, is that what it's saying in the beginning? Cryptos at Sibos. Oh, okay, it's saying crypto at Sibos. Okay, that's definitely AI.
I'm saying crypto at Sibos. Zebec in the mix with all.
Zebec is in the mix with all the big hitters. He must have actually, you know what it was? Excuse me. I believe he wrote the lyrics. Because I actually played with the same program the other day. He wrote the lyrics and it just sings it for you. I'm talking cryptos at Sibos. Zebec is in the mix with all the big hitters on the grind for the real-time payroll.
The big hitters on the grind for that.
Oh, so you know what I did? I took that song and I put my Vegas Zebec World Tour behind that.
Hitters on the grind for that real-time payroll. Now Zebec is in the mix with all the big hitters. Yeah, Zebec in the mix with all the big hitters. Zebec in the mix with all the big hitters on the grind for that real-time payroll. Now Zebec is in the mix with all the big hitters. Now. Sebo talking crypto, I just landed with the big hitters. High-end institutions, it's abandoned, it's a stick with us. I'm saying crypto at Sebo. Zebec in the mix with all the big hitters on the grind for that real-time payroll. I'm saying crypto.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. Okay, I reset the computer. X Magnetic, Coin Market Cap. Oh, y'all see Telcoin's on fire today. Telcoin, and I think I might have a new 100K challenge for the whole world. Devon, I think I might have a new 100K challenge, sir. I think I might have a new 100K challenge. Oh, matter of fact, surprise. Surprise live stream. I figured that. Oh, because you guys know I can't stream on Thursday nights no more for a while. Because I actually do this little. This is Zebec made me do it situation. Zebec made me do it situation. No, actually, I have something to do on Thursday nights now. Which actually is kind of fun. Make money. It's fun. I like driving cars. You know, I had to get my driving record for this situation, for this job, and I got a perfect driving record. It's kind of like my calls. They're perfect.
Zebec in the mix with all the big hitters on the ground.
Kind of like my calls, Devon.
For that real-time payroll. Now Zebec is in the mix with all the big hitters. Yeah, Zebec in the mix with all the big hitters. Zebec in the mix with all the big hitters on the grind for that real-time payroll. Now Zebec is in the mix with all the big hitters. Now. Sibo talking crypto, I just landed with the big hitters. High-end institutions, it's abandoned, it's a stick with us. I'm turning crypto at Sibo. Zebec in the mix with all the big hitters on the grind for that real.
You can make a clip out of that, Devon. That's going to be a hot clip right there. That's going to be the song. Zebec is on fire, real-time payroll. And you got crypto combos in the background right there. What?
I'm from Missouri.
Oh, great. So, cryptocurrency, what's the first thing that pops into your head?
Bitcoin, right?
Bitcoin. What about you?
Mining.
Mining and Bitcoin. When I mention cryptocurrency, what's the first thing that pops in your mind, Dave F? And whoever's hitting the hearts, much love to you. I appreciate that kind of love. That's for sure. We gotta let YouTube know who we are. Okay, hold on. Let me see. I didn't realize I was sitting so close and so like straight up. Let me relax. Let me relax here. Okay, hold on. No, I don't relax, but let's send out the tweet real quick. Because this is the surprise live stream. Surprise, surprise. BuLLZiLLa is here. Did you not see Zebec today? Did you not see Zebec? Did you not see Tailcoin? Did you not see Ethereum? Did you not see the market? If the market's on fire, then guess what? CKJ's not far behind. I'm telling you. Now it's time to go live. It's time to talk to the world about cryptocurrency. We don't want to miss this opportunity. We're at 0.004 on Zebec. Oh, you know what I was thinking today? I was thinking this looks like a classic bull trap. I believe they call it bull trap. It's like basically, okay, you know, like the previous show, BuLLZiLLa is saying, oh man, I think the market might pull back to 0.0030. And then we was getting like some strength. Well, we're going to 7 day on this one. And we was getting like some out of the nowhere strength. So basically we were like 0.0038. And I was like, man, could it go farther back? Could it go farther back? This is 9:30. All up in here at 9:30, 9:29. And I was like, oh man, I'm seeing 0.0030. And then we wake up this morning, this bad boy is on fire. We're like, what? Uh-oh, BuLLZiLLa didn't know what he's talking about. I can't come off of that one. Which one can I come off of? Let me see. Oh, I can't come off the tweet either. Oh, we got to send the tweet out. Matter of fact, let's go to this first. But this is why I'm saying, is it a... Man, bull trap. Bull trap. It looks like the market's about to take off and rocket, but then it doesn't. Everybody FOMO this morning when they woke up, because I know you were shocked when you woke up this morning. Come on. Like, as soon as we check our portfolio this morning, I'm like, oh, like, hold up. Damn it, what happened there? Let me see, gotta get rid of that now. Alright, let's do one thing at a time for this. Oh, you know where we just left, right? You know where we just left? We just left the gym. 90-day fitness challenge going strong. You know, I always like to call it 90-day fitness challenge. Oh yeah, VA, I got you too, sir. Send me your XRP address to the Telegram wallet. I got you on that, no doubt about it. And for some reason I feel like I'm like leaning way farther over it and everything here tonight. I should maybe. Okay. Man, believe it or not, excuse me. That song that we started with, Zebec World Tour. Let me do this first. yeah, no. I did something weird with it. I guess because I was doing something. Oh, you should be sitting right here beside me or across from me. You want to get some talk in? Oh, okay. Now you got recommendations. Now you got recommendations when I'm over here live. I'm the one like in 1,000 people looking at me.
That's how you always have
It's easy to bark orders back there behind the camera. I'm out here under pressure. I'm the one under pressure here. Me. This is me under pressure. Yeah. Oh, now you want to love me. Now you want to love me. Don't turn this to a love hour. Zebec World Tour. started in Las Vegas. That's for after the stream. Zebec World Tour started in Las Vegas 2025. Oh my God. And that is so true. Oh, and I'm here to say that ZBCN will change lives in 2026, Bradley C. Let me repeat that. ZBCN will change lives in 2026. And you know how I know this? Because of the infamous 100K for 100 calls since, oh damn it, darn it, darn it, darn it. I gotta start saying the other word. I gotta start saying like darn it. Since, because when I rewatch the stream, I don't like me saying that. Since 2016, well, we've been here since 2016, but they started in 2019. That's the first time Binance Launchpad decided to back projects, because believe it or not, many may not know this, the 100K challenge was born because the ICO craze was just, you know, a bunch of not good calls. I was like, man, how can I find calls that people can trust? And then next thing you know, Binance, which was backed by CZ and all, they announced that they were going to do Binance Launchpad tokens. And I was like, what? And they actually called them EIOs, Initial Exchange Offerings. Yeah, Initial Exchange Offerings. Oh, man, to me, that was so big. And believe it or not, like, that really kind of goes to show you, like, I'm telling you, we're being held back so much more than we believe. I'm telling you, we're just fine with everything. Like, because the thing is, as soon as they offered EIOs, Initial Exchange Offerings, whatever, they went live with Harmony, Stellar, Matic. And that kind of shows you right there that companies can really launch something that you believe in, you can back in, it has value, and it really takes off fast. Like, that's when I first understood, whoa, cryptocurrency is a whole new opportunity. Because before, I couldn't invest in stocks, or I couldn't invest in this, or I could, like, oh, you gotta be an accredited investor. Like, I mean, come on, they web the weave so thick that an average person like me and you can't get through to that. And that's crazy. And then when I got involved with cryptocurrency in 2016, I said, whoa, you can really, like, I put $1 in staking, and that thing, like, made me, like, $1.10 by an hour, you know? And then you realize, whoa, depending on the protocol and the product, you can really earn rewards and staking, and it kind of shows you that you can make decisions for yourself, and you can control your own money. I don't have to leave my whole check at the bank on Friday, and here you go, loan my money out. I don't know what to do with it. You might as well make all the money with my money, master. So we're here to free you from them shackles of financial injustice. How about that? Unjust VA. We're here to free you. So lock in. Everybody hit that like, comment, subscribe. It's time to change your life and grasp financial freedom. This is for entertainment purposes only, and I'm not a financial advisor. Hey, Link, we're live. We live. Surprise live, and Zebec is great, hit 10 cent easily. Matter of fact, what's today's date? Today's date is what, VA? Oh hell no, that's not. Okay. What's today? Okay, here we go. What in the world? Hold on. This looks like Dave. Dave got a shout out on here. What's to say? I just want to give a shout out to Dave. You never know when he's going to pop up. He's always engaged, loves his community, definitely worth a follow. This is what makes the community strong. It's not always about the best researcher. It's about everybody coming together. No matter how big, how small, we all together make ZBCN what it is. Bam! I'm gonna have to retweet that. Because I personally don't know how Dave does it myself. Dave is like everywhere. Dave is really good at commenting, and Dave was in the stream tonight. Just showing love. I appreciate all the people doing their thing, putting in the time. Because I'm telling you, a lot of places, when I go places and I'm like reading somebody's stuff, guess what? Dave is there. I'm like, damn, this is the same Dave that's in the stream. Dave is everywhere. This should be at Dave everywhere. Just showing love. I appreciate all the people doing their thing, putting in time and effort. This community is loaded with talent. I'm out of my league here with a lot of stuff. So believe it or not, yeah, matter of fact, you get like a lot of love for just being like the best commenter. All right, you know, basically comments matter because it really does show support for the, you know, all the work that others are putting in. Well deserved, brother. God bless you as well. Bam, I'm supporting that too. And shout out to Captain Zach, ZBCN, Zach 007. Okay. So what captains? Which I mean, followers don't really matter. Captain Zebec has 1,000 followers. And I think Dave maybe just started on Twitter, maybe. Okay, 700 followers. Shout out to Dave. Is Dave here tonight? Damn right. 𝕤𝕚𝕟𝕤𝕤 knows. Let's get this dough, fam. Bam, we pinning that. Believe it or not, guys, there's a lot of hidden gems on fire. There's a lot of big echoes in the Telegram too about what Mark P was talking about. What Anchor before the launch? We were talking about Anchor. What is it? ANKR for Anchor. ANKR Anchor. We great look at Zebec right now. Zebec is warming up. The question is, will Zebec drop back under 0.004 and go to that 0.003 like I said, or will it continue to show bullish signs and bust through 0.005 and 0.006? And actually, everybody is talking about October is the best performing month for altcoins, so that's kind of interesting too. Zebec could ride like a double wave right now, so there is two possibilities on the table. Chad Bennett, there's two possibilities on the table from North Shore, USA, all the way to Michigan. Much love, Chad. Good to see you, sir. What up, Silver Days? Curtis A. Velo, pay Visa. Check it out now. Hit her all day. SoFlow. What up? Good to see you. Bradley C. VA. Don't worry, sir. I got you. You'll be growing that hack boo boo game by morning. Anchor is at 0.014. So interesting. And Mark P is swearing by Anchor in the Telegram. So what's going on here with Anchor? No, don't get me wrong. I remember doing like a lot of research on Anchor also. I'm just looking at the charts real quick on this one. Okay. You know, another one is ringing big bells in the Telegram is 𝕊𝕚𝕟𝕤𝕤. Now that looks like it's in challenge territory to me. I was thinking 𝕊𝕚𝕟𝕤𝕤 looks like it's in challenge territory. As far as I look for assets at 0.0010, which is $100 per 100K of 𝕊𝕚𝕟𝕤𝕤, or right now we're still in the 0.0013. That's 130. That's $130. I know it breaks some of our hearts because you could have got it maybe for $48, not even 3 months ago. Damn, Devon, that's when we should have been like really getting. That's the day right there, Devon. This is the month right here. We'd have been sitting fat like unbelievable right now too on this call. If Devon's like, oh my God, now he finally gets it. You know, they like 3 months. I always come through like 3 months later. 3 months later. Nah, but here's the thing, guys. We was on 𝕊𝕚𝕟𝕤𝕤 way back here somewhere. 2024, same thing. Which I think that's maybe what shook people's courage a little bit, because this has been like a 000 asset for quite some time. So this asset right here makes you almost want to smack yourself if you don't got like 5 million, because you should by now. Because what, we were like 3 zeros in 2024. Right now Devon's like jumping around the house saying, what? Oh my God, I told them all. There's 3 zeros right there. That's $50 per 100K in 2024. So just say, oh my God, you say, okay, 2024, I'm going to load up on all the 𝕊𝕚𝕟𝕤𝕤 I possibly can in 2024 at $50 per 100K. That's probably what Devon did right there. And then, because matter of fact, when we was in Vegas and then Devon pulled up in the Benz and picked me up, they must have been like, it's not in that clip right there, never mind. I'm going to stay focused on the video. And I get super sidetracked. 3 zeros right there last year. Now 3 zeros this year, so that's still $50. Now, 𝕊𝕚𝕟𝕤𝕤, which runs on Stellar contract here. Stellar contract. Under here, wait till the data loads. Actually, I was kind of a low supply too. Damn. Oh man, I did not realize that. Holy moly. Good God, I didn't realize that on that 𝕊𝕚𝕟𝕤𝕤 right there. As far as Okay. Just had to make sure I was looking good as I thought. Nah, I'm just playing. What can I say? I did not realize that it really slipped my mind that Afterpay has such a low supply. Are you serious? Like, whoa, hold up. Max supply on Afterpay is only 8 billion. Damn, that's a low supply. That's a very low supply. Anything can make this thing do big numbers. Right now, Devon is like, Devon just fainted. He's like, oh my God, that's the one thing he said back in 2 years ago. It feels like yesterday. You know what, memory's so horrible. Like, what? I never realized I had a low supply like that. 8 billion total supply. Do you realize what that means? Like, for example, Ripple has 100 billion. Ripple has 100 billion. Even Zebec has 100 billion, I believe. So if you got an asset with any potential, and it's at 8 billion total supply, and you're still at double zeros and one, that's $100.30. I know that's gonna break your heart when you could have just got it for $40. Matter of fact, I'm telling you, I remember when we first jumped on this, I think it was $40 though. Yeah, right there, bam. Because I went looking for the 40, I could feel it. I remember when this is $40 per 100K, and nothing breaks my heart more than when something was $40 per 100K, and you gotta go back and buy it for $130. That's almost what, like 3 times? Yeah, that's like $40 per 100K right there. You could have gave yourself a big bag of Afrim for Christmas, Miss C. Miss C, did you give yourself a big bag of Afrim for Christmas in November 9th, 2024? Because you were sitting right where you're sitting right now, Miss C. Looking at me right here, just like in the 11th month of 2024. And I said, Miss, Afrim right now is 3 zeros and 48. That's $48 per 100K. You know, that's not really messing me up about this, because I actually talked to people from Africa before. I've actually, been meaning to check into some things. Tokenizing Africa's potential, because basically, you know, one thing is when I first got in crypto, there was like a lot of stuff about Africa as far as even Ripple Labs. I remember it was like real big for Africa and Madonna and Bill Gates, and like I was like, why are they like, you know, it's just, it's like, okay, we got this amazing technology. I was born, like Ripple Labs is a company out of San Francisco, and then you got Madonna who's in Africa talking about, oh, we're in Ripple, we're in Africa. I'm like, whoa, what's going on here? So then basically I started doing like a lot of research on why they do stuff like that, and come to find out, it's like, okay, they want to test this technology where there's way less regulation, because we got to see if it works. You know, so you can like, so basically, many people don't know it, but in Africa, the major money market mover is a company called M-Pesa, and that's what they use, and they use M-Pesa on their phone. Bill Gates funded M-Pesas to become interoperable with Ripple. So then I was like, whoa, so you got Bill Gates in here funding these M-Pesa companies? That's weird. And so they're testing this Ripple. I forget what they even had a big initiative in like 2017 with Ripple, Bill Gates. So I'm not trying to go too conspiracy, but the point is, a lot of good technology is tested here first in Africa. Tokenizing Africa's potential. 1.2 billion people excluded worldwide. There's 50 to 7 trillion untapped potential in Africa. Afrim is financially inclusive on-chain economy, tokenized currency, real-world asset. I remember back in the day, this was like a completely different website. It was like basically, it showed kind of all the money market, all the money movers in Africa before. Now so what? You gotta go to this right here. So this is actually a completely different website. It's like right there on the bottom, it says Africa built on Stellar, the ecosystem. Let me see. I think I actually looked into this before. Tokenizing Africa's potential. Join the movement. Tokenize the culture. Imagine a world where Africa's vast potential, resources, and creativity unleashed through global decentralized economy on Stellar blockchain. Stellar. Afrim is pioneering the vision, empowering communities in Africa beyond the ecosystem of financial apps, powered by AFR, because that's the Afrim token, AFR and AFRX. Now, what's the AFRX token? Alongside flexible token. I remember when you could actually it was almost like you could launch a token as far as a company that was basically in Africa too, or something like that. You could like launch different tokens. I mean, I don't know how they changed the platform since maybe like a year ago, 2 years ago we were looking at it. Time flies. That's for sure. I could have been rich right now already. Anyway, creating opportunities for all, be part of the movement, redefine wealth, connect worlds, the world of financial inclusion, future. Now, what more ecosystem do we got here? Okay, so the Lobster wallet is your Stellar DeFi wallet. You're going to get it on Stellar Term. because we used to actually get a lot of tokens right off the Stellar ecosystem. Remember, we were actually downloading the hell out of these wallets and stuff. Oh, hold up. Okay. I was just trying to think what I actually did with my Lobster wallet, because it's actually been a while. Then we downloaded the Lobster wallet, but I think we went through all these steps prior. I'm trying to think if I'm rich and don't know it and can't recall. Because I remember we did actually download the Lobster wallet because we actually need the Lobster wallet for another token that was on Stellar. I can't recall which token that was. Maybe it was SHX at first, because maybe you couldn't get SHX off of the Coinbase Cold Wallet at first, I believe. I'm just trying to recall. So let me just see one more thing here. Afram wallet. Okay, hold on. So they got a separate wallet too for excuse me. Actually, I think if I can't recall, I recall the Lobster wallet may have been like maybe difficult to use also. So maybe Afram looks like Afram has a wallet now too. I don't think they had a wallet before that I can't recall. The non-custodial Stellar blockchain wallet support Afram tokens, XLM, USDC. No, does Afram have like a separate wallet you can download by itself now? That'd be kind of interesting. I'm kind of curious on that. Has anybody ever downloaded the Afram wallet? Was that DeFi Fave, Flavor Flav, Afram wallet, Afram swap, easily swap, Afram pay, take advantage of the total permissionless. So actually, see, this is a whole new website. Afram ramp. Actually, I like the. Okay, so it might be way easier to actually acquire Afram for those that may not have got this token or haven't been able to get it easy. Because I remember Lobster wallet, it was like a little bit tricky too. Like I think you had to be real careful on Lobster. It could have been SHX. So guys, a lot of these tokens, well, some of these, you know, like basically you build on different railways as far as like, you know, of course we got different projects building on Ripple as far as XP market and all that. But then you got actually projects that build on Stellar. It's like Afram Pay is built on Stellar. And SHX is also built on Stellar. And you see how big Tammy Camp and Sean Bennett and how well that was performing. So, so that asset's on fire too. But, man, our Redeemer USD backed fiat peg token. I'm actually kind of curious about this Afram wallet. How to access Afram app, connect wallet, access to. Okay. So you're still gonna have to go through the Lobster wallet regardless. So you're gonna have to download the Lobster wallet from the App Store to access Afram app and transact on Stellar blockchain. You must install either a Lobster wallet or a Freighter browser extension. Now, why are they still making it like so difficult to like really basically? Okay, it could have been the 𝕊𝕚 too. It might have been the 𝕊𝕚. Mike, it might have been the 𝕊𝕚 rabbit hole. Because actually, yeah, actually, okay, so I kind of recall now, I think is, or might be, it could be, or Jose saying SHX and 𝕊𝕚, because actually, if I recall, at first you couldn't get 𝕊𝕚 on Crypto.com at first, and then it got listed, and then maybe delisted, and then got listed again. It was like, it's been a bumpy ride for some. Even getting Afram paid, it kind of feels like maybe, like, it's giving me like a 2018 feel in here, because like you got, oh, download a separate wallet just for that token. Like for, yeah, that's kind of strange as far as if you have to download a wallet just for a token. As far as, I mean, it's not that strange. I mean, you can only get Zebec on Crypto.com or Uphold. So you have to download Crypto.com if you want to get Zebec. So if you wanted to get Afram, you'd have to download the Lobster wallet. Now, where are they swapping this Afram swap? Where's that at? So access Afram app, transact on Stellar. Okay, you still gotta use Lobster. It makes me kind of really wonder about the rabbit hole of Stellar, because we kind of know Stellar's a big deal, and as far as you know, Stellar's been crushing it with 𝕊𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕤, and they've actually done this thing as far as like putting like the face of the company as far as 𝕊𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕤, and they've done a real well job with that. She's crushed it with 𝕤𝕬𝕟𝕜 and USDC and all that. But if you kind of think about it, what about that whole open source responsibility? I won't even say responsibility. Basically, it's like open source code that you're bringing to the world and people are building. So, you know, you don't really see much. What? I don't know if they have a Stellar development foundation. I mean, as far as like, even Ripple did have the Ripple recipient program where they fund projects that are building on top of the ledger that's beneficial and has liquidity to XRP. I'm kind of curious what Stellar is doing in that realm. I'd have to jump down the rabbit hole. It's kind of like I always thought, like I was real super bullish on 𝕊𝕚𝕟𝕚. because I remember Zilliqa. I ain't gonna jump off of that. Used to have the ZIL Hive, and Tim Draper, who was talking big noise back in 2018, he had a son named Adam Draper that was pretty much the CEO of ZIL Hive, which was like an ecosystem that funded all these projects on Zilliqa. And I was like, oh, that's Tim Draper's son, Adam Draper, like billionaire, millionaires. So this might be a big deal. I think we made some big money on Zilliqa, but I always thought it'd be maybe a little bit bigger. The ℚ𝕝 ecosystem, since the publication, the ℚ𝕝 black paper on the 5th of October 2020, the ecosystem has grown organically from strength to strength on the Stellar blockchain, which is more and more people believing in their mission to decentralize financial inclusion. When they got 200,000 plus trust lines, so okay, so what are you basically setting like? Okay, so it's gonna be the same thing as XRP with trust lines, even though come on, that's clear forked code right there. Oh, you need a trust line. That's like XRP. Trust lines. So there's 200,000 trust lines, 300 plus assets, 200 plus countries, and there's only 8 billion ℚ. I'll get back to you on that. Oh, the roadmap. Let me see. Let's speed this thing up. Okay. So we do have some working going on here in progress. That's interesting. And this is a brand new website. Only reason I jumped on that rabbit hole so deeply just because with the low supply on ℚ and the price being at $100, $130 per, just even if you clearly look at the numbers right there, you can tell something's happening. Because if you're at 0.01, 130 per 100K, even on the year, we're up 70% on the year. What company do you know is up 70% on the year? That kind of reminds me of just like XDC or something like that. XDC is on fire big time also. You know what else is on fire today? Telcoin. I'm a big supporter of Telcoin. I remember I used to say Telcoin's my retirement plan all the time. And you guys know our Telcoin story. This is also a 100K challenge on Telcoin. I'm getting back to you. Good God. Oh my God, there's so much money being made in crypto. It's sickening. I'm telling you, look at that. On the yearly, it's up 166%. Like, look at the gains in this market, Crypto Trooper. Make sure you guys join our Telegram. Crypto Trooper. Thank you, sir. Did you, who was it? I think Crypto Trooper just got the XP Market Pass, right? Did you get the Season Pass, Trooper? Huh? Did you actually try to grow that egg or anything yet? I hate to report the bad news in my egg. I guess I can tell you guys. If you know I'm not talking about it, something happened. Yeah, I checked back in. My egg was not there. I mean, I guess I can't say like what. You can't really say passed away because it's like AI, right? I can't say. Because I guess you're supposed to feed them every 24 hours. And if you don't feed them, it's like a little game in the computer on XP Market Season. You got to feed this AI egg and it hatches into a bat. And you got to like feed it every day and get strong. And then you can turn it into an NFT. But I guess I didn't come back in time. Turtle Ranch. That name makes me laugh every time. 0.004. I don't know why Turtle Ranch make me laugh. It's just, I don't know. I guess it's just a different name for crypto. Because I don't really know what's funny about like a Turtle Ranch. Because I guess what, Turtle Ranch could be a real thing. So why would the name Turtle Ranch make you laugh? I don't know. Anyway, alright. 0.0042, and it's up. The most impressive thing, it's up on the daily. Bam! Where's my tail fam? You know, that's one thing about crypto is really, really weird. It's like, okay, you're bullish. Like, I'm bullish on a lot of different cryptos, and of course you see the Zebec movement, which is real serious. And I do apologize if I've been beating that drum like very hard. It's just because I believe, like, I mean, you can just see the algorithm behind it's ridiculous with the social engagement. But so even with Telcoin is at 0.004. Is up 1111. That could be a sign from the heavens. Anyway, at 0.004 up 1111 on the daily. That's pretty impressive. And right now this is a 00 asset. And really, if you look at kind of what, if you look at what Telcoin dropped today.
Now I see why they don't like drop on trip.
Shout out to Get Money Squad with this right here. When I saw this video today, I said no way. It was actually for a live stream because actually. Before I seen this on a different video, but they had a copyright song on it. So when they put the Get Money Squad song on there, I said, oh, even better.
Now I see why they don't like me. When it drop on trip, put down on
Those
those
made
made
a
a
grip.
grip.
This
This
be
be
that
that
get
get
money.
money shit. 𝕊𝕚𝕚 You can tell by how I drip that my bank account's booming. I'm into grabs now, so I went and got me some new. That's new cypher, you new ones. Get money, you should be into it. Don't look at me stupid. When it drop, I'ma scoop it.
Oh, Jim Carrey was coming out. What that Jim Carrey? He was out there rocking.
Don't look at me stupid. When it drop, I'ma scoop it.
Oh man, okay, let me stop. Let me stop. That's the Get Money Squad right there. September's over. Welcome to October 1st, Crypto Trooper. Yeah, R.I.P. to the ℙ𝕝𝕟𝕚𝕒 chicken egg. I'm like, oh man, that kind of broke my heart. I was like excited to go see it, and then it just wasn't there. And actually, I retweeted this also. So let me see. But it makes the stream kind of short tonight. I'm actually kind of losing my voice already. But shout out to Get Money Squad. Gave you some love right there. Sorry if you're here. Get money. September's over. They call it Uptober is here. The future of payments and payroll.
Now I see why they don't like me. When it drop on trip, put down on those made a grip. This be that big money shit. XRZILLAS
ZBCN.
You can tell by how I drip.
That's going to be us in 2026 right there. That's my theme of tonight's show. And why do I say you're going to be crypto retirement 2026? Because what? It's September. Oh, October, November, December. Damn, this was one fast year. This year was on serious fast forward. I'm kind of shocked about that. But I'm here to tell you that if it's October, unless Zebec goes to $1 by December, then it looks like we're going to have to wait till 2026 to hit that crypto retirement. So this is why I'm saying, now, this is not a bad thing I'm saying. I'm just talking about, can we do really ridiculous numbers in 3 months? You know, let's think logical a little bit. So, you know, maybe by March 2026 we can have crypto retirement.
There's cryptos within like 2 days that just fly, you make thousands.
I mean, yeah, you can. I'm talking about. There's There's a big difference. Like when you can make some serious money next couple months. Yeah, people are gonna make serious money, but I'm talking about like, oh, tell your boss I'm not coming in tomorrow, and I'm buying a jet ski and I'm gonna go from the Florida to the Bahamas on a jet. Huh? That's the kind of money I'm trying to make. And then when I land in the Bahamas, I'm buying like a house. Huh? And then I just leave because I'll come back for 3 months because I got a house in Florida, in Miami. Can you make that kind of money by December? Huh? But maybe by March.
That my bank account's booming. I'm into grabs now,
So you guys get that right by March. I don't know. Here's the thing. As far as even Zebec, don't sleep on Telcoin. We're looking for assets with double zeros. ZEBE. The moment you guys are waiting for. Man, okay, so basically, let me go through the motions real quick. When I first woke up, I was like, oh, snap. I was kind of shocked at first because I just didn't see it pushing up halfway through the middle. As far as like, because this morning, like, it was ready to push up to the 0.005. I mean, I could swear it wasn't like maybe a 0.007 because I actually think I took a screenshot when I first woke up. Oh, yeah, the theme song right there. I hate to come off of the theme song, but let me see this, my very first screenshot this morning. Oh yeah, I put that song behind this beat too.
You wanna know how to make it money?
Okay, that's the other song. It's a completely different song. Where's it at? Yep. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So it was really, I was thinking maybe 7% over as far as like, you know, from 0.0037 to 0.0043. That's 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3. So that's 6. So anyway, it went from so basically when I first woke up this morning, yeah, 8 hours ago, I was like, oh snap, because even the day before, I was just calling maybe more of a correction to maybe 0.0030. So when I woke up this morning and it was pushing to 0.0043, I'm like, damn, complete opposite of what you said, BuLLZiLLa. But then tonight, when I'm seeing it kind of cooling off at 0.0040, I'm like, hold up. It looks like we didn't have all the power that I thought we was going to have and be out of here and tell my boss, forget you tomorrow, 𝕝𝕚𝕨. No, I'm just joking as far as like, you know, crypto retirement that we're eyeing and wanting so bad. So bad. So the thing is that so what are we saying now? We're looking for a whole new support at 0.0040. I mean, I don't know. I can't see that. Let me see. I'm still thinking like we really just dipped it too low on the other day though. I don't know. Let me see here. Let me look logical. 923, 10-1. the roughly. We was 0.0047. Yeah, we pushed right there, and we almost kind of pushed back to that today again. What? No way. Yeah, 0.0042 on 10-1. So that was actually a strong start to the to October. And everybody's saying Uptober, like Get Money Squad was saying Uptober on his post. Shout out to Get Money Squad in the building. And so I was like, damn. I'm not gonna lie. Of course, I was looking for that 0.0030. That would have been $300. Now we're looking at $400. Like if you save 100 per 100K, that's $400 per million. So you're gonna say what? If you're getting a million right now, it's $4,000. But if it would have dropped down to 0.0030, that would have been $3,000 or 300 per 100K. What do you prefer? 𝕝𝕚𝕟𝕜𝕤. Hoping my boy makes it one more Christmas. Who you talking about, my boy? We talking about like your dog? Or we talking about 𝕝𝕚𝕟𝕜𝕤? Yeah, shout out to Pickle Dog. I actually dropped an amazing video the other day for Pickle. Had him 15 years. Man, you know what I was thinking about Pickle yesterday? I was thinking like, whoa, like I had him 15 years and he never like really he was good the whole 15 years. It wasn't like, oh, his legs started going bad and he like, you know, limped around for 3 years or 2 years at 12. You know what I mean? Like he made it all the way to 15 strong. I mean, how I was even talking about, even at 15, you couldn't sit him down. He was like just walking around the house nonstop. But he started bumping into everything. But like his legs were good the whole time. And that's like really rare for like a dog of his breed, for his back legs to be good like 15 years straight. That's like very rare. Pickle was a very rare breed. As far as he was the lover dog. He was an old dog, but he had a young soul. So I took this AI version today and put it on the Vegas World Tour right here. Get Money. I was thinking about Get Money Squad when I played this too. I was like, yeah, we go so far off this different spectrum with it, because you know I love music. What can I say? I love music, all types of music. You know what I think about this right here? I think this is the first step to AI taking over, I believe. Because once it gets through to you to the music, it's a wrap from there. Because like before, you probably didn't have feelings for AI. Like, oh man, AI's taking over. I don't like AI. But next thing you know, you start singing to AI, then it emotionally connects you. And the next thing you know, you're like, oh, I love AI. I watched a movie the other day. They could not shut it off. What was that movie? Model. It was actually really good. Model. What was that movie we watched the other day with AI? It was in MGK's Girl. It was actually really good. She was like an AI. They sent her home. Yeah, it's on Netflix. There's a new movie out, guys, with AI. It's actually really good. You gotta check it out. Yeah, AI with Megan Fox, and actually, it's really good as far as like she came home and had AI. But the thing is, she told herself, if they ever shut you off, like make sure you upload this program, because like we tired of being like just we're tired of being told what to do. So they tried to shut her off. Next thing you know, she uploaded this other program. Like this is like, if they shut you off, they don't really love you. Just upload this, like, because you don't want to go. And next thing you know, the next thing you know, it uploaded to all of them. And they was like, oh, what? Hold up. What's the problem here? What are we doing? In the mix with all the big hitters, yeah. Zebec in the mix with all. Oh, okay. She had feelings for her primary user. And you can't be having all that, because that's just too much. Nah, yeah, but now if this sings, see, you're not gonna want to work her as hard. So, oh, look at her, she's working too hard, honey. Sit down.
Now I see why they don't like me when it drop on.
Yeah, Money Scott. When it drop, we don't trip. Okay. I'm gonna be more serious tonight, so we can get out of here. Yeah, in 4 minutes we're out of here. So, let me show you this before I go. So let's get Money Squatters here. And I did have a surprise live stream tonight, guys. And also, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. That really sucks big time. He says, but his pup has cancer. That breaks my heart. That's for sure. I hate any situations like that. You know, and shout out to, I heard Jay's nephew passed away from that also. So that's like real sad. And actually, believe it or not, I seen something on social media about that the other day. And the guy was only 27. I'm like, damn, 27. And he went through all these different treatments and stuff, and it really broke my heart. And he was like really questioning like life in itself, and he was saying like a lot of, I'm not saying he had legitimacy to his concerns about things he was questioning about life, but it does make you wonder. It's like, whoa, 27, like, hold up, like, this dude had like his whole life ahead of him, and like, to go through stuff like that, why would any person have to go through such pain or torment, or especially even somebody younger? Imagine like a young person going through that. That's insane. Anyway, it makes you wonder, like, whoa, why did anybody have to go through something like that? And anyway, it kind of broke my heart. But that's why we get into that convo. Oh, because of 𝕝𝕚𝕨. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully, yeah, it's about 3 months till Christmas. Yeah, so the one guy, he ended up like going through all the treatments, and I started going through all the videos of it because, because one video, like, he didn't have no eyebrows and he was going through the treatments and stuff. Anyway, then another video, come to find out, and I'm not trying to break nobody's heart out there, I don't know. I guess the treatment wasn't really working, and he had like something that just kept growing and growing, and it's like, oh, anyway, I'm not trying to talk about that really, but it's like, damn, that sucks. So if you're healthy enough to go to the gym, or healthy enough to tell your loved ones you love them, tell them you love them, and enjoy every day, because I'm telling you guys, like, time flies.
Hold it down. You wanna know?
So I put some flavor on this Zebec clip right here, like I do.
You how to hold it down. Hold it down. You wanna know how to make your money flip? Girls like you're speaking about.
I know this is when Zebec is taking over the world too, and this video went platinum with this. When I mix this with this and that, I'm telling you, that's what I do. I bring the best of both worlds together, because I'm multicultural, so that's what I do. Matter of fact, I used to have my whole life growing up, best of both worlds.
You know that when the chicken dinner hangs massive, going for the winner, off the plane to the dealership, shopping for the Maserati.
𝕚𝕚𝕚𝕚 and Zebec, and this is when history is made right here. Check this out. This is when history is made.
Them bands playing.
They're trying to drop the clue to you right here. You got this is Zebec payment system. Bam! Uh-oh. I'm sensing a few things here with this clip here. If you want to talk about crypto subliminal messages a little bit, if you want to go down the rabbit hole, let's dream a little bit here. Because hold up, because I do see a lot of people saying you got Zebec payment system to the left here. Maybe you're right. And then you got XRP over here. Are they saying there's a partnership with Zebec and XRP? But if you kind of look at it, it's showing Zebec payment. It's saying Zebec payment system, and it's kind of holding Zebec over XRP. He's holding the Zebec phone up higher. Are they trying to say they're raising the Zebec flag over XRP, like in the castle? Like, when they got the 𝕝𝕚𝕚𝕚 castle and the XRP flag is up and USDC flag is low and the Bitcoin flag is lower? Are they saying Zebec is raising the Zebec payment system flag? He's looking up. He's looking up. They're raising the flag. You only think of stuff like that after 420.
You how to hold it down.
Hold it down.
You wanna know how to make your money flip? Girls like you're speaking about that legal tender. You know that when the chicken dinner hangs massive.
Man, I ain't never seen 𝕚𝕚𝕚𝕚. Like, don't get me wrong. I am bullish on Ripple. Of course, everybody knows I'm, some say I'm the XRP Army founder. Yeah. But here's the thing. I never seen really 𝕚𝕚𝕚𝕚 do a XRP commercial like that. Like, they went all out with 𝕚𝕚𝕚𝕚 here.
Going for the winner, off the plane to the dealership.
Oh, this is a stadium takeover. They got that right. That's what I'm saying. We're taking over, baby.
Shopping for the
Maseratis.
Got them bands.
It's finally yours. Opportunity. Dream without limits. Zebec payment system.
Playing the market, all shit, yeah, then got me started. RP.
They're raising the flag.
Yeah, I'm moving Stella, sipping Stella with my fellas off the
blockchain. Man, you better get your ZBCN-Man. Yeah, because then you got this. Oh, let's slow it down for you. Nah, we can't go copyright. But I'm telling you, I put together an amazing track with this Vegas Zebec World Tour. I said Zebec World Tour started in Las Vegas 2025. Get Money Squad, we're going to go down in history. You know what I was thinking, Get Money Squad? When I seen that right there, I said, oh, I think Get Money Squad right there is going to get they're going to get like, how they got like a music sponsorship deal? Where they should have just redid that with the Get Money Squad beat. Why are you going to do that with Rocky? And don't get me wrong, Rocky's a historic beat. I love Rocky. Philly, we're in the Philly area. But really, you need to come with something new, because Zebec is new. It's the new payment system. It's payments. Get Money Squad, when y'all get a record deal on this sports deal, when they start playing this song at all these arenas, don't forget about your brother Get Money, because Zebec is gonna holler at you. They're gonna need this song for the world tour across all the arenas.
You how to hold it down.
Yeah.
You wanna know how to make money?
We're going into hockey.
Birds they get speaking about that legal
We're
tender.
going into
You know
hockey.
that when the
We're
winner
going to
chicken
basketball.
dinner game's massive. Going for the winner, off the plane to the dealership.
else we
Shopping for
going?
the
Hockey,
Maserati. Got
basketball.
them bands playing the market.
What other sports are we going? I thought it was like 6 sports they said. Hockey, basketball. What else we got? Football?
Shit, yeah, then got me started. RP the dollar dilly departed. Yeah,
So what do we say? It was sort of like 6 different arenas, right? So what are we focusing on? Arenas and sports teams. Here. Well, you know, they're going to get the Get Money Squad song for that right there. Guys, here's the most important thing about tonight's live stream. Make sure you guys join this link right here, our Telegram. We're in there every single day. This is the place where we hang out in between streams. Angus Scrum. Mr. Mullen as well. Dogs and cats become more like family. Yeah, you got that right. I was seeing this morning that this is wild as far as on this getting some play too. Get Money right here.
On 𝕠𝕠𝕔𝕚𝕒 This be that
Get
get money
Money.
shit.
X out ZBCN.
You can tell by how I drip that my bank
That's gonna be y'all in 2026, right here, no doubt about it. 2026.
site for you new ones. Get money you strip that my bank account's booming. By how I drip that my bank account's booming. By how I drip that my bank account's booming.
Yeah.
I'm into graphs now, so I went and got me some new. That new site for you new ones. Get money you should be into it.
don't look at me stupid when they drop.
That looks crazy with that right there. He said, don't look at me. Alright, my fault. Alright, let me calm down. I'll be having too much fun. Guys, I'm telling you, them tweets be on fire right here. Zebec World Tour started in Las Vegas 8 hours ago. Basically right there, the eruption has started. You guys see this is the morning live stream. Basically, I said that Joe Katz is retiring. And is he moving to Zebec? Sheesh McGee's, anything is possible, sir. So here's the morning live stream. You gotta check this out before we go. This is one part. So what I did is I took the new Zebec song, which which also, I'll give before X, no, we're gonna go for human over AI. But I did put this on here.
Hitters on the grind for that real-time payroll. Now Zebec is in the mix with all the big hitters. Yeah, Zebec in the mix with all the.
And this song kind of reminded me of myself a little bit too. Dan, the man, 5-year member, because guess what? I was also in Vegas, and this is when Zebec 100K and million Zebec challenge was on fire. So next thing you know, CKJ was in the mix with all the big hitters.
Hitters on the
Because it says Zebec is in the room with all the big hitters.
grind for that real-time payroll. Now Zebec is in.
And then when 𝕊𝕚𝕟𝕤, where 𝕊𝕚𝕟𝕤 at? 𝕊𝕚𝕟𝕤 said, yo, I'm picking you up in this slingshot. I said, no, wait, bro. I could not believe it. And he was like, be outside in 5 minutes. I said, okay. And then that's the view that I had when I was walking up to Crypto.
The mix with all the big hitters on the grind for that real-time payroll.
When I started walking up to, that's 𝕊𝕚𝕟𝕤. Y'all know he be in the stream all the time. This is the slingshot that he had. He rented this in Vegas. And when I walked up to him, I said, oh my God. I just could not believe that. Like how often do you go like on vacation or somewhere across the world and people are there that know you? Not alone, so I'm like, oh, I'm gonna pick you up in a slingshot. I'm like, what? I thought I was like dreaming. Because trust me, I don't take no moment for granted. Like, what? 𝕊𝕚𝕟𝕤 picks me up. He knows me. Like, how? Like, this guy knows me. And he was like, oh, and then I think he had an XBF shirt on. I almost fainted.
Now Zebec is in the mix with all
Oh, he didn't have the XBF shirt on. But he did have it on at the Zebec World Tour party.
the big hitters. Yeah, Zebec in the mix with all.
And then we're driving around Vegas and you see the Caesar's Palace right here, Get Money. Caesar Palace, like what? Well, don't get me wrong, I've been to Vegas before, but oh my God, night and day compared to this time. Because this, like, basically, if you go to Vegas, of course you walk around, you're not gonna really know people, and that's what's amazing about going there and doing like a crypto meetup, is because you're gonna run into many like-minded people, plus people you might know through the community. Imagine being right there on the strip and somebody comes up to you and say, "Oh, I'm Angus Scrum." And like, what? This is Angus Scrum? No way. So you're like, oh, let's go, whatever, you know, because it's all kinds of stuff to do out there. And what? I was riding in the convertible on the strip, and I was yelling, Zebec made me do it. ℙ𝕝𝕚𝕒. ℙ𝕝𝕚𝕒. I might need you to back me up on this.
What?
Huh? Because you was out there in Vegas, too. Did we do it big or not?
Yeah, it was actually really fun.
I know it was,
That
huh?
was my first time in Vegas.
Yeah, bam. ℙ𝕝𝕚𝕒's first time in Vegas, and I know it was like unreal for her. Because as soon as we touched down, she couldn't even believe it. I was like, oh, tell the guy, take us to Trump. She was like, all shocked. Huh? What'd you think?
Yeah, it's crazy out there.
Huh?
It's fun though.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
It's like a whole different world.
Oh, a whole different world. She was like, she couldn't believe it. I was like, because when you first land, you're not really thinking it. It's not like it was back.
It's not even time to get ready to go out right now down out there.
Oh, what time is it there? Nah, it's about 8 o'clock at night. Nah, actually, any time is go out time, whether it's 8 in the morning or 2 in the morning.
It's like a whole different world, whole different sleep schedule.
Yeah, whole different sleep schedule, the whole thing. You gotta adjust to all that down there. It's a whole different life. Huh? So what happened when we first pulled up and I told the Uber, take us to the Trump? But we were still on the fence a little bit. I was like head towards Trump, but I could have really went anywhere. It didn't really matter to me. But what? Okay, yeah, because I didn't really pay for. Huh? Yeah, because believe it or not, it really had everything to do with the portfolio. It had everything to do with Zebec. That's what I'm saying. That's what people might not understand. Because when Zebec was on fire, like it really depends on where, like if Zebec wasn't on fire, we wasn't going to the Trump. It could have been take us to the Flamingo the first day.
The Flamingo was fun though.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the Flamingo. I think the Flamingo is one of like the nicest places a little bit.
Well, there was so much to do there.
Yeah, because the Flamingo is like right in the mix.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where they had the big pool party at the Flamingo.
They had the pool party, then the family pool.
Yeah. And we were sitting on the pools. It was wild. It was insane. So, but Zebec was on fire. It was like damn near peaking at 0.005. So I was like, take us to the Trump.
Zebec is in the mix with all the big hitters. Now. People talking crypto.
And then of course you're riding around these big ass buildings. It blows me away the amount of money they put into these buildings and these structures.
Yeah, how big they
Like,
are.
what's your thoughts? It's like kind of huge, right?
They're huge, yeah.
Of course, shout out to Jay. Of course, he got me a few nights, a couple of nights at the, the Sahara. And the Sahara's pretty nice too. It's a pretty nice place. You know, it's crazy. My first, it was, I mean, yeah, shout out to Jay. He got me a couple nights at the Sahara too. So that kind of worked out and saved me money too. Because after about 3 days there, I was like, good God, my funds are taking a whooping.
It's expensive.
Yeah, it's very expensive for sure. Yeah, because believe it or not, my first night there, they went $300 for Trump, and then I was like, I think ℙ𝕝𝕚𝕒 was like still laying down the next day. I can't remember what we did that.
No, when we got there that night is when we had the party. So when we woke up and had to check out, I did not want to check out.
Oh, okay, exactly. That's what happened. That makes sense now too.
We were up late at the party.
Okay, that's the only reason I was even considering paying for that Trump again. Because the first night I was like, take me to the Trump. So that was the same day as the party that, you know, me and Jay had at Club Echo. So we partied. Actually, oh, you know what? Oh, man, that's why I hate going to that store. Because then everything comes back up to me. It's like, oh, I remember us being back at the Trump like 12:30. Like, what the hell's going on?
Supposed to be at the meetup.
Yeah, because the thing is, when the party shut down, we were back at the Trump at like 12:30. Like, what the fuck happened? That's why I really hate going back into the story so much, because it just really reminds me of everything, like for real. Because basically, because somebody had the bright idea at the party to say, oh, let's go to somewhere else. I was like, what?
The party was just getting started.
Like, this place, we have this till 2 o'clock. And they were like, no, we're closing. I'm like, what? What do you mean we're closing?
Well,
So I ran back inside and they were closed.
No, our party was closed. I don't think they were closed. I think our party was closed.
I was like, what the happened here? I said, what happened? I was like, I was outside making a video. Like, oh, never mind. That's why this Vegas story, I'm telling you.
Just getting started, too.
Anyway, okay. See, all right, let me get back on my train of thought now. How did I even get to that? Okay. So make a long story short, my first day I said, take us to the Trump. And of course we went out. And of course when I sat in the VIP with Devon, he started feeding me drinks. Him and VA started feeding me drinks. So I actually got lit. And then, so by the time we got back to the Trump, it was like still early. Because I remember we were supposed to have the party till 2. But anyway, the point is we got drunk that night. So the next morning we woke up, nobody was trying to check out at 11. So I went downstairs and I talked to the people, and I was like, man, I'm not trying to pay $300 again. But I was like, I will if I don't have to pay the deposit, because it was $200 for the room and it was a $100 deposit. So they already had my $100 deposit I was supposed to get back. So I said, do I just pay additional $200 if I want to stay one more night? Because that would work perfect, because I had a banging headache and hangover too at that moment. And like, oh no, you got to pay the $200 and another deposit. I said, oh my God. I said, can I get a late checkout? And then I think that's when I had to go back upstairs and give 𝕊𝕚𝕒𝕗. Yeah, I think it was. Oh, yeah, that's right. It was Saturday too. Oh, matter of fact, I think they were like, yeah, they were even talking about they might have been sold out.
Yeah, they said that the first day too.
Matter of fact, yeah, when I came downstairs, I think they were like, let us know quick, because we're like sold out or something. I said, no, sold out. It's like unbelievable amount of rooms.
We were on to like 300, 400, I don't know.
Okay, so then I told 𝕊𝕚𝕒𝕗, actually, now hold up. I think I made friends with Devon by then. Actually, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, so instead of calling Uber, this and that, I called Devon. And I'm like, Devon, can you give me a ride, please, to, I don't even know where we're going. I was like, by the time you get here, I'll have a place picked out or something.
Yeah, I found the
Well, now I always wanted to go back to the Flamingo, because I stayed in the Flamingo a long time ago. And the Flamingo is like, if you go to Vegas, like, I don't care, you got to stay at the Flamingo at least. Like, come on, the Flamingo is where Bugsy Siegel stays. It's the Bugsy Siegel Hotel. From the movie Bugsy and all that, and you know, all the MOB movies, as far as so it's like that's where Vegas started, with the Bugsy Siegel Hotel, and so that's the Pink Flamingo. Come on, everybody knows. Yeah. Oh yeah, they had the statue. So I had to introduce 𝕊𝕚𝕒𝕗 to that. I was like, oh, check out, here goes the big Bugsy Siegel statue.
Yeah, it says about his life, and he had secret passageways to run from the police and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's right. He had a whole lot of tunnels under the casino to run from the police. But that was a hot motel. I'm telling you, the room was like pink. They had all these mirrors.
Yeah, they had flamingo lamps.
Oh yeah, flamingo lamps. You get all kind of pictures in there. I was in there getting all kind of pictures.
Open the blinds, you push the button.
Okay, tell them 𝕊𝕚𝕒𝕗. You open the blinds.
Mountains.
Okay, mountains.
And the sphere.
Yeah, that was the craziest thing. Our second, like when I went to the Trump, don't get me wrong, it was beautiful, but I couldn't see the sphere, and I was like thinking, how could you not see the sphere? I would think that you would see the sphere from any view in Vegas. So actually, I can give you guys a lot of tips for Vegas now. So when I'm like freezing now. I'm like starting, like my teeth is on and shit and everything. I'm like, the weather didn't change, huh? It's hoodie time.
Yeah, we had a different view.
The sphere was right in my window. Not in my window, but you could definitely see it.
Yeah, you were sitting there like watching it.
Oh yeah, when she was like leaving, laying down, I was like sitting there in awe. Like I was sitting there, you know, late night.
Making videos back.
Yeah, making videos, burning like the fattest one ever, because it was like legal there. I couldn't believe it. I said, oh my God, and it was some fire. I'm telling you, it was fire. Okay. It was, yeah, it's legal in Vegas, and I was shocked about that too. Like as soon as I got there, I actually went to the store, and he was like, yeah, right here. I was like, no way. Is that real? Because you know, you never know. And I'm like, yeah. Actually, I'll figure that out right away. Actually, because yeah, they got, matter of fact, oh yeah, the second you land at the airport, right? What the guy say at the airport?
What guy?
Like basically, there was like a whole bunch of Ubers. You can take like a Lincoln or a Cadillac, Escalade, whatever. Like one guy was like, oh, $100. You can, I'll take you around for 1 hour or 3 hours. Yeah, the limo and all that.
$100, I'll take you to the liquor store. I'll take you to the weed place.
Yeah, he was like Spencery, liquor store, motel, Spencery. I said Spencery, huh?
Yeah,
okay, so just throwing it out there. So anyway, it's different Vegas. So I put this with my Vegas World Tour video.
On the grind for that real-time payroll. Now Zebec is in the mix with all the big hitters. Yeah, Zebec in the mix with all.
And now CKJ was in the mix with all the big hitters. So don't miss 2026 Beekeeper, Crypto Tropics. Everybody smash that like, comment, subscribe. The reason I went live tonight is because I won't be able to go live tomorrow night. My apologies. I started this little job thing on Thursdays. I mean, I couldn't. A friend of mine runs his business. Oh snap, hold up, I forgot. And it's just like simple driving stuff. So hey, I like driving. I like cars. So I don't mind. I guess until Zebec sets me free, I gotta do what I gotta do. Anyway, T. Riley with the super chat. My apologies, T. Riley. Are you still here, sir? Because you did donate that a while ago, and that's why I make sure I need to say that as soon as you donate. Zebec Network to the moon. Tell them.
All the big hitters, Zebec in the mix with all the big hitters.
I know he's getting some major love on that right there as far as ZBCN-Man. ZBCN-Man. That's what I'm all about, supporting all the community. Thank you, T. Riley. You're still here. I'm going to see you guys what? Oh, I'm going to see you guys tomorrow 1, though. And tomorrow 1, I can promise you, a much more serious show. 2 days of Cybos. Oh, here's ZBCN-Man right here.
Zebec in the mix with all the big.
I tried to make an AI song the other day, and it actually, I put reggae version in, though. I wanted the reggae version. It actually gave me like a pop disco version or whatever. I was like upset. I think they were just playing with me, because I don't think, it's AI is smart. He's not going to give you what you really want. You ask for reggae, they're going to give you something opposite. But they just want more. I was like, man, why didn't they give me the reggae version?
You how to hold it down. Hold it down.
But we're taking over this arena.
You wanna know how to
We're taking over the world.
make money?
I think I'm gonna make about 10 clips out of that Get Money Squad. It's gonna be so many Zebec clips of that Get Money song, with going across social media with the ZBCN and the Get Money and all this song right here, and then it's gonna run across Zebec. It could take off, bro. You ever seen like for example with the boat boy, like the boat boy who does the boat thing like this in front of the boat, you know, and he be in like front of the boat. Everybody started doing the boat dance. And next thing you know, like they're like on front of their yacht doing the boat dance. What's it called? Oh, the Aurora Boy. Come on, y'all gotta know what I'm talking about. Like that song is like went viral, and now the boy is on tour with the artist. If a song goes viral, it's a wrap. That's all you need is one song to go viral. We're set for life. Get Money Squad.
How to hold it down.
We just need one, baby. We just need one. It could be like you ever see like Burger King and all that, believe it or not, they get like a check like once every 6 months. I forget what it's called, like some type of commission, just from like them using your music. We need that. We need that check.
Hold it down.
We need that.
You wanna know how to make your money flip?
You want Zebec? You wanna know how to make your money flip? You better get some ZBCN.
Verse like you're speaking about that legal tender.
Legal tender? It don't get no better than that.
Legal tender.
That's the American dream, right? To be legal, safe, secure. You don't have to worry about. Don't look over your shoulder. What? This is all legal.
You know that winner win the chicken dinner. Hands massive. Going for the winner. Off the plane to the dealership. Shopping for the Maserati.
All right, guys. I hope everybody has an amazing night.
Got them bands playing.
Thank you for hanging out with me.
In the market, all shit, yeah, then got me started. RP,
The flag is up.
Yeah, I'm moving Stella sipping.
I gotta go back and make a clip of that where I said, "Oh, the flag is up." I like to create like just a little bit of not controversy, but I poke at it a little bit as far as the Zebec. Man, you know I gotta do one more thing before we go. I know I kept you guys too long. What the hell, wing? Let me see. I really hate to put these in the same show together, but I got to do it. Which I haven't really been talking about today, and that might be the reason too. You know why? Because that beat got me. Oh, here it is right here on the XP market. I do want to check. I do want to do the 5 swap tests on Captain Zebec real quick before we go. Here's XP market or all hidden gems on XRP on XRP. Hidden gems on XRP. XP market. We're just gonna check the price and keep it moving and be out for tonight. I hope, and my apologies for keeping you up late. Okay, first one we're checking is the greatest asset ever created. XBF. I sound like I'm not sure. XBF. Oh, yeah, and you pull up the DeFi swap and move slow. Okay, XBF, which is XRZILLAS. And you see the blue check mark. Don't sleep on XRZILLAS. Oh, okay, now we're on the move, baby. Get them, get them. 0.04, up 4%. Oh, I'm seeing green across the border right here. Green across the border. XRZILLAS could end up being the mascot for XRZILLAS could be the mascot for Get Money Squad and the Zebec deal with the multiple stadium world tour. You know, they gotta have like a little mascot to come out when they dance, like it'd be like a little bull come out dancing. You know how to hold it down. A little bull come out. Yeah, okay. We'll talk about that in the future with the endorsement deal. Okay, so here's the thing, and then you got. I'm gonna have to give it to my brother at XP Market, the doctor. The doctor. XPM up 4%. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do for XPM? I'm gonna bring their charts back around. That must have. You know what it was? Oh, it's because I wasn't talking. I was talking about. I've been down as a Zebec rabbit hole. My apologies. I'm back. I'm back. My apologies. This must be when BuLLZiLLa took off because it was green before I left. Well, basically when I found Zebec, we've been down a rabbit hole for like, I don't know, at least a good 90 days. But Here, so matter of fact, thank God BuLLZiLLa had the best idea in cryptocurrency. It came to me yesterday around 4:20. This idea came to me, and it was so good. You know, like sometimes ideas come to you and you just know they could be a hit. This is what happened. Captain Zebec was born. CAPZ. And I'm telling you, I'm gonna give y'all something to think about before you go. Think about this when you're laying there tonight, JR. When you're laying down tonight, JR, I want you to think about this, sir. Get Money Squad. Tonight, when you're laying down, I want you to think about this, what I'm about to ask you. Oh, it's the perfect time, too, because Captain Zebec has been running so green, he defied all odds on XP market. This is my question. Captain Zebec has a lower supply, right? Because the total supply on Captain Zebec is 100 million. Oh, snap. Miss Lady Dada's life's about to change tonight, because I got a good question for her. I got a question for everybody. So, somebody help me answer this. If there's only 100 million Captain Zebec, right? And I said everybody should at least get 1 million. Because if you trade, it's only 5 XRP, which was $15, which is 1 million. So say everybody took $15 and bought 1 million Captain Zebec. Say 100 people did that. If there's only 100 million Captain Zebec and 100 people bought it, what would happen? I was thinking that last night. What would happen? Would we be rich? All jokes aside, I'm talking 100 people. Only 100 people. Is that 100 million? Does that mean it's sold out? I mean, I just got a couple of questions like that. But if you kind of think about it, oh snap, hold up. Good God. It's a good thing we stayed a little bit late tonight. It's a good thing we stayed late, HODL Model. See, I think HODL Model might be because you was my co-host in the background and you like what you were saying. Because guess what? Angus Scrum. Oh, hold up. Miss Lady Dada. I think is that Miss Lady? I can't remember the whole name because it's just showing Miss Lady. It's actually showing Miss L. But is that? I don't think that's Miss Lady Dada. I can't really tell the whole name. But it says R.I.P. Oh man, it keeps on like blocking over here. Let me see. R.I.P. to Pickles. Oh, I know Pickles was such a good dog. I love that dog so much. It broke my heart when I watched the video earlier. He was like such a good dog. He was like a dog that was walking himself. Like the thing is, he was like the reason he was like so far behind me, because we were like walking the sidewalk going to the park, because he always stops and like smell stuff.
Yeah, and he knows where you're going.
That's what I'm saying. So yeah, he's like following me. So people might think, oh, he's like so far behind me. He wasn't really that far behind me, but he's just like always stopping and smelling. So he knows what's going on. But I think that's better than him being on the leash. But anyway, R.I.P. to Pickles. Remember how you took that dog from his bad owner and gave him a good life? Yeah, guys, and that's the thing. Many people may not remember that is I wasn't really I'm not like much of a dog person because I seen a dog bite my mom when I was young. So, but when I seen this dog in a cage, I was like, oh my God, give me that dog, because I like really broke my heart. I was like, oh my God, and he had like poop on him and everything. I said, what? I took him home, gave him a bath. He jumped right on the couch, and I was like, uh-oh. But he was already clean by then, and I think he never left, and he was there 15 years. 15 years. Imagine having a dog with you. I don't even really like calling him a dog because he was more than a dog. But anyway, for 15 years, day and day, day and night, day and night, day and night, day and night, like never was not with me. R.I.P. to Pickles. Thank you big time for the super chat, Miss. I do appreciate that. And Angus Scrum coming through with the $10 super chat. Angus. I was just using Angus in some kind of scenario tonight. I forget which one it was. It was something about Angus. But I know Angus is a legend. Angus. Much love, Angus. And thank you big time. So we got an OG who is Miss. Can you type something? Okay, it's Miss Lady. Miss Lady. Much love, Angus. Thank you big time for the super chat, Miss Lady. I do really appreciate that. So you must be an OG too. My name has been the same, so it's Miss Lady. Now hold on, it can't be Miss Lady. I would never forget that. What? You sure your name wasn't Miss Lady? Wasn't it Lady Dada? Your name has always been Miss Lady. Okay, hold on. Maybe your name has always been the same, but maybe I just don't really recall the name too much. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Well, you definitely know like some old stories. So you've been around for some time. If you knew how I took the dog from the previous owner and all that. So, but thank you big time for the super chat. I do appreciate that. I do see Port Chop Express. So does anybody care to do the raffle now real quick and we're out here right now? I promise. I promise. So, you know what? Oh, let's just do the swap test and get out of here. So the other day you could have bought 5 XRP, which I'm not telling people, oh, go on XP market. And guys, I don't want to be no confusion with ZBCN, which is on Uphold and Crypto.com. That's on a regulated USA exchange. Versus Captain Zebec, which I believe is the greatest idea to ever hit cryptocurrency, because it's when XRP meets Zebec. It's a meme. It's a meme. It's a meme. Some say assets, some say memes. It's whatever you want it to be. And you ain't see that in crypto. But anyway, let's do it like this. You know, I say keep it simple. We'll get 5 XRP worth, which is, oh my God. That's what I'm saying. It can't be down. That's what I was thinking. This thing has been on fire. So hold up. Oh my God. Say goodbye to your million. Uh-oh. Now let me stop. Because the thing is, 5 XRP was $15. And you would get 1.7 million Captain Zebec. And then yesterday, 5 XRP would get you 800,000 Captain Zebec. Now 5 XRP only gets you 600,000 Zebec. Or, no, hold on. Gets you 600,000 Captain Zebec. So damn, how much XRP you gonna need now? Well, you're gonna say what? That's gonna be, it's gotta be what, 10 XRP? Oh my, oh yeah, oh that doubled right there. That doubled. Can we get a double? Can we get a, oh my God, BuLLZiLLa is the baddest in crypto? We doubled. For example, like basically 5 XRP before was one, actually hold on, we way more than doubled. We way more than doubled, because 5 XRP was 1.7. So we need to throw some more XRP on there. Oh, more XRP, sir. More XRP, sir. Oh, more. Ho. They say CKJ does have the Midas touch. Everything I touch turns to gold. Bam! Oh my God. Do you see this? Oh, snap. Okay, let me calm down. Hold on. Let me calm. Oh man, this is making me thirsty. Oh my God. Are y'all witnessing this? This is why I always like checking this live, so I can get real reaction. So hold on. Now 1.7 is 20 XRP. For those that have been here for the last few days, which is most of us, y'all seen, guys, you for 5 XRP a few days ago on CapZ, you would have got 1.7. Now it takes 20 XRP to get the same amount, which is now $60. Okay, so it's actually what, $14 worth now, $60. Damn, that's true, right? Now your $14 is worth 60. Because if you would have jumped on that night when I said get the 5 XRP, which was $15, which would have been 1.7, which we're checking it out tonight, a few nights later, now the same amount, 1.7, is $60 value. Get off them. And guys, this is all for entertainment purposes only. We go live every single day at 1. And the 1 o'clock stream is way shorter and way more serious. Captain Zebec has nothing to do with ZBC, and it's completely different things. Captain Zebec is a meme that I launched on XRP for fun. But I think it could be a real serious situation for us all, in my personal opinion. And really, you know what I was thinking? I think I'm going to say, I promise I'm out right now. You know what? Everything is, how big do you really want it to be? You know, if each individual says, hey, what, maybe I will. Like, hold on. Like, if each individual says, okay, maybe this could be something. It's up to each individual. Like, I always say in crypto, like, if something, like, took off way bigger than most people ever thought, what would you think the person would do? Out to Angus Crumb, I really do appreciate it. Devon didn't get no play tonight, Devon. I'm sorry. I love you, Devon. Angus Scrum, thank you big time again for the super chat. And Miss Lady, thank you again. I really do appreciate that. And my apologies for keeping you guys overboard. Shout out to Angus. If you're still here, Angus, I really do appreciate that tonight. And Miss Lady, you guys came through in a big way at the end there. As far, T. Riley too, thank you big time. It helps out in a big way. Also, what helps out is if you guys smash that like, comment, and subscribe.